Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. And yesterday we took a look at earning units early game, and I showed you a method of getting unlimited navigational data so you can salvage tons and tons of ships. But somebody, one of my viewers, gave me a suggestion. Now let's go see who this was again. Give credit where credit is due. But yeah, I was looking in the comments, and MrBirdTV, thank you, MrBirdTV, for watching. So he stated that he is making a ton of money using or getting Gravitino balls and farming them. And I was like, the Sentinels might be tough on a new character, but he did make a point. If you do run from them, you can usually get away. And if you have a terrain manipulator, you could just dig a hole in the ground, go hide for the few minutes it takes for them to come back at you, and then go back up and do more. So to find a planet with Gravitino balls on it, you're going to need one with highly aggressive Sentinels. I know that's where I always find them. There may be other planets that have them, but this one seems to work for me. And I flew around for a little while until I saw an area. Wow, look at all that oxygen. Sorry. That had several Gravitino balls. As you can see, I'm being chased already. So anyway, I said, you know what? I'm going to land on that planet. Let me get rid of this guy real quick. Find a spot with several little batches of them around, and then I will build a tiny house. Just a little mini base. So this is going to be basically, yeah, in case of weather, but more in case of, I should have built 4 doors. In fact, I might do that in case of Sentinels. So let's go ahead and build 4 doors. Just as good as walls. As far as protection goes, we'll slap a little roof on it. And now we can run into this place from any angle. And you see the Sentinel out there. He can't see us. So, he kind of sees me. Alright, so anyway, we're going to look for these Gravitino balls. So you can see you got some at 128 away, some very close at 58, 164. They're everywhere, right? And in this direction, got some out at 46, 118. Oh, a big-ass creature. So yeah, they are literally everywhere. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slots available in my exosuit. My starship has quite a few available slots, so what I should do is put all non-essential stuff in my starship. And I'm just trying to prep up to maximize this, But yeah, anything that's really not essential for what I'm doing, I'll keep oxygen, I'll keep carbon. The rest of this can go away. We want to make some room and get as many of these as possible. I imagine they respawn after a little while. Alright, we won't need this. Well, okay, that doesn't matter anyway. Alright, so we'll get it organized here. Got to be organized, sorry. And let's start grabbing some balls. So here's the first batch over here, and then there's the second batch over to the left. This one isn't huge, but 1, 2. Oh, great. Got angry animals after me, too. Alright, well, here come the Sentinels. There's angry animals. We're just going to keep running and gathering. And see what we can find. Go away, angry animals. Ah, Sentinels, everything. Oh, it's attacking. Help me, Tom Cruise. Alright, we're going to run. We're taking a little bit of a beating. I didn't factor in the angry animals. So anyway, we'll grab one more. And then we're going to run up into our little base. Which was somewhere up here. There it is. There's some more. Maybe we can grab a couple more while we go there. Sentinels are searching, and the animals are no longer angry. So that gave us a moment. Keep riding. Well, the storm's got us beat down pretty bad, so let's go inside and rest. Let these sentinels search for a bit and take stock of what we got in that short amount of time. So we got 21 of these things, right? And they're worth 40 each. So there's 800,000 right there, which, you know, 840,000, which honestly is almost as much as salvaging a crappy ship. So, you know, if you're finding A-class and S-class ships, you're going to make a significant amount of money more than what you're going to do doing this. But doing this, look how fast this is. So yeah, this was a great idea, and I do appreciate the heads up, and I believe I'm going to recommend this for moving forward for early builds, because anything else just, it seems to take so long. Now the beauty is these things will regenerate given a little bit of time. So yeah, we got more here. How awesome is that? So yeah, they will regenerate. I think we just have to leave, but you know, we're going to leave anyway to sell these at the space station. And if you want, you could even build a stop shooting at me. You could even build a galactic trade terminal at your base itself, and that would prevent you from even having to leave. Or you can get the trade rocket and just launch these puppies out into space and make that money. That might be a good way to do this, especially, well, if you want to waste the nanites early game. I mean, we got lucky and we found a curious deposit farm, so we would definitely have the ability to do that. But yeah, this is great. I'm going to run around a little bit more. I mean, you can see we're taking some hits, but overall, not too terrible. Hello, oxygen. And yeah, with a little bit of running, you get away from the yikes. Thought that was a walker for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, no. But yeah, with a little bit of running, you get away from these guys. So if the weather's good, you don't have aggravated animals too, this planet would be a little bit better. I wouldn't recommend such a overall harsh planet, but ow, stop. Yeah, it's one thing just to have some crappy weather and aggressive sentinels, but crappy weather, aggressive sentinels, and aggressive animals, that's kind of a crappy combo, especially early on in the game when you don't have a lot of protection and whatnot. Alright, well, I think we're solid. I think we cleared out this area pretty much. Oh, almost. There's some more over here. Let's get them. We're going to go make a chunk of change, see what we bring home. I'm going to be happy we brought home some sewing money. Go away, creatures. I am not here to hurt you. What do you mean? Alright, well that's about it. Let's go on inside. See if we can't get that to despawn. So 30, 40, 50, 63 of them. Wow. Alright, so yeah, well over 2 million. It was, roughly around 3 million, I guess. That's pretty darn good. Like I lie, these sentinels are kind of annoying in here, but you know what? We're here at the ship. Let's make a run for it. We can always escape them in space. If you ever want to escape sentinels from space, two easy ways to do it are to summon the anomaly or to summon your freighter and land on either one of them. Yeah, of course it takes a minute till you're far enough out for that, but still. Those are two super simple ways to do it. Or you can go to a freighter like one of these. I'm sure they'll have a landing pad on them. One of them might. Anyways. Alright, so it looks like we escaped. And we need to find the space station. Oh, maybe we didn't escape. Okay. Alright, let's just get away from these guys. Jeez. Alright, we're going to the anomaly. Screw it. We'll just fly in and fly out. But we established a little base down there, which is great. What we should do is probably put a teleporter in and a trade unit, a trade terminal. So we put in the teleport unit. We can teleport back to the space station and then back down, let everything respawn, and then do it again over and over until we make all the money we wanted to make. Alright, let's go sell the stuff off. And there's the space station. We're gonna warp right through that. Okay. Talk about threading the needle, right? Fuel up on little pyrite. And away we go. So yeah, I think this was a great suggestion. Again, we're looking at approximately 4, 8, 12, 24, 2.5 million almost, roughly. Yeah, over two, almost 2.5 million. Depending on the fluctuations in the market, will also vary that price. If you find a, you know, I imagine if we sell a bunch of these a few times, we'll kind of kill the market in this area. So we'll probably have to teleport to another system to make that kind of money again. But to me, this looks like a great, easy way to farm a couple million units in a very short amount of time, and it doesn't require all that traveling and ship hunting and all that, and the use of resources. So this could very well be a much better early game option, and it probably is. Now granted, if you find S-class ships, if you find a busted up S-class hauler, well, you're going to make some money, and if you can repair stuff on it, you're going to make bucket loads of money. So there's that. But if all you're finding is C-class and they're C-class little crappy ships, well, then yeah, maybe you're not going to do so well. Yeah, so this at least is kind of a guaranteed way to make some money quick. 2.5, there we go, almost exactly 2.5. And now we are at $35 million, so that's great. Well, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault here, and I appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and don't forget to leave a comment and a like in the video down below. Let me know what you think of it. And once again, MrBirdTV, I thank you for the idea. This is, yeah, I can see how you're making 5 million in 10 minutes or whatever. That's incredible. All right, we'll see y'all next time. Until then, peace. Well, I got a little disappointing news. The Gravitino balls, they don't regenerate right away. I left the system. Well, first off, I went to the anomaly, went to the space station, sold them, and came back, and they hadn't returned yet. So I was like, you know what, I'll try going to a different system. So I full-on went to a different system, and yeah, same result. They have not regenerated yet. So I don't know if that's something that doesn't happen at all, or if it is a time-based thing. So sorry to bring you back for a little bad news, but yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up on that before you decided to build a base. Now the nice thing is I can pick that little base up in a heartbeat and just go fly somewhere else on the planet to find more, which is probably what I'll end up doing. I'll go fly somewhere else, and maybe I'll make a second a second base there and see if it's a time-based thing, come back to this first one later on. Not really sure how I'm going to do it, but I'll let you guys know if there's any updates on this. All right, thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time. Yep, spent quite a bit of time away, and the immediate ones around this base did not spawn back in, but I mean, if we look around, there's still plenty out there. 156 away, a lot less than 200 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9, 10. I think that's it, right? So 8 to 10. So there's a ton around. I think the best thing to do would be to maybe pick this base up, and once you land, just set something up in an area, use it as a home base. You can just use your ship. You can just use your ship, or I wouldn't even build the base, to be honest with you. At this point, I would just dig a hole in the ground when you started to load up too much and the sentinels were getting a little too hairy. Wait for them to run off, summon your ship in, and get the hell out of there. All right, thanks again, all.